All right, here we have number 6. You're going to find the measurement of the given arc or chord. All right, so we're looking for AC here. Notice AC, it is this chord, it's this arc here, right? So we need to find an equation or a way to determine that. Notice that here, that this chord is the same thing as this chord. The fact that the chords are the same, that means the arc has to be the same. We don't know what the arc is, so I can just write an X here, and I can write the X here. But notice now I can actually use my triangle sum theorem and figure out this, because I know my total area has to be equal to 360. So if I can add the arc of X plus the arc of X plus the 130, that should get me my 360. This is my equation now. Now I can simplify. 2x plus 130 is equal to 360 minus 130 minus 130. That gets me 230. 2x divided by 2 divided by 2. I get x is equal to 115. So the arc here is 115. The arc here is 115. If I add them up, that should get me 360 degrees. Please understand that if the chords are the same, the arcs have to be the same here. For B, I'm looking for the arc of PQR, which is this entire thing. I know that this part of PQ, it's 40, and it is developed from this part of that chord, which is congruent to this part. If this part is congruent, therefore the arcs have to be congruent. So PQR is made up of that 40 plus that 40. So that gets you 80 degrees. So there you go. That is how we do use the chord properties to help us set up the equation and solve for a missing arc.